and welcome to the Pathway to Registration Exploring and Deciding presentation. My name is Harrison Hughes, and I'm an academic advisor and career coach in the Academic Success and Career Center. And today, I hope to provide you with resources to make better decisions about your major at WSU. In order to do that, we're going to do a few different things in the presentation. First, we'll talk about what does it mean to explore majors at WSU. We'll also talk about what are the key requirements and the key considerations that we need to make in order to pursue different majors and be successful pursuing those majors. And we'll end on a series of resources that you can use to measure your own preferences and to try to make connections between what you study and what you might do in the future. In the Academic Success and Career Center, we offer a variety of services. We have academic advising, we have academic success coaching, and academic tutoring to help you develop as a successful student. We also provide career services that can make you better able to convince an employer that you're well qualified for the positions that they offer, or to just find out what the options are. And that is why you'll be working with ASCC advisors if you're not entirely certain what you want to do at WSU. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with the process. First off, I think it's really important to trust yourself. You are in control of what you do. You get to make the decisions in your life. And there's certainly going to be times where you feel like you didn't have very much control. And there's certainly going to be a lot of people who give you suggestions on what you should do. But ultimately, it's your degree. You get to decide what you're going to become good at, and you get to decide what you put all your effort into. The undergraduate degree is going to open a lot of doors, and you don't have to be forced to pursue the thing that you originally started. You absolutely could major in nursing and complete a degree in nursing and enjoy that degree in nursing, and then decide you want to do a completely different job after graduation. It might not seem like it was the most efficient and effective method, but that's entirely up to you. So I definitely encourage you to really take a second and ask yourself, what are the types of things that you enjoy doing? Are there problems that you like to solve, or types of work that you can kind of just get yourself lost into? If you focus your time on those things, you know that you're going to feel rewarded. And ultimately, what you do in any particular job is going to change over time. You're never just going to stop and not learn anything new and maintain proficiency in any discipline. So find out what you want to spend your energy on and do more of that. I know that it probably seems very easy for me to offer that advice and to say that what you do isn't going to matter quite as much. I know that that also probably doesn't match up with the way that you likely feel about the decision. And honestly, it is going to impact a lot, at least in your immediate future. It's going to make impacts on what courses you take. It's going to make impacts on what people you meet. And that leads into something really, really important, regardless of what you decide. Talk to the people around you. Make connections. Ask the staff at the university how they got into their roles. Talk to the faculty and say, why did you devote yourself to this discipline? Remember the people that you take classes with and stay in touch with them, because they're all going to go out into their own disciplines, into their own careers, and become professionals. And you're going to do that too. And they will be resources for you to find out about new opportunities, to ask them about their careers, and to find out if there's different openings that you might be able to take advantage of, regardless of what you did study. And you're going to be able to do the same thing for them. So don't underestimate how effective just talking to people can be in this process. Now that that's all out of the way, let's consider some of the options. There's definitely a wide variety of majors here at WSU, and there's over 200 different areas of interest that you could pursue. And you'll find a lot to choose from. There's the College of Agricultural, Human and Natural Resources, where you find conservation sciences right next to agriculture, right next to economics and apparel, merchandising, design, and textiles. There's the College of Arts and Sciences, where you have humanities degrees and social sciences degrees, right along physical sciences and biological sciences. The College of Business offers a variety of different business-oriented degrees, and the College of Communication offers a lot of different opportunities for advertising and public relations and broadcasting. College of Education can teach you how to be a teacher. You can learn how to support elementary students or to teach at the secondary level and talk to high school students. Or you could learn how to manage sports and do the degree in sports management. College of Engineering, tons of different options there. There's computer sciences and architecture, interior design, construction management. There's also the College of Veterinary Medicine, where you can spend time studying molecular biosciences. And then, of course, College of Nursing and the College of Medicine, where you can study health sciences and go into a variety of different fields. So there's definitely a lot to choose from. With that in mind, it is important to go over at least one academic regulation, Academic Regulation 108. This states that the student has ultimate responsibility for meeting all graduation requirements. So you'll have a lot of staff that you can talk to, a lot of advisors who will tell you what you're meant to take in order to earn a degree, but ultimately it's you registering for the classes and it's you completing the courses, so it's you who is responsible for completing the degree. You're certainly not alone in the process, and the Academic Success and Career Center advisors that you talk to will absolutely take in consideration these different core requirements of lower division courses, prerequisite courses, classes that you'll need to take in order to finish the degree, and if there's any additional requirements to graduation in different disciplines. You'll need to tell the advisors, however, if you're considering a subject area, and that's really important to do, to bring those things that you're thinking about and to discuss them with the advisor, because we'll definitely try to allow you to explore different majors and to take classes in multiple different fields, but we're also going to try to navigate all of these requirements to make sure that you can graduate on time. Every discipline area is going to have a different set of requirements, and some of them will be similar to each other. I wanted to give you a brief look at what it might be like in the discipline areas listed here. So these are very general, broad areas, and they're mostly true, but every major has different requirements, and it's absolutely true that one particular major might not match up with some of these. But in general, in sciences and engineering and architecture and business, you're going to need calculus level coursework. So math is very important to those degrees. In social sciences and humanities, these are very flexible. You might only need to take one lower division course before you're qualified to take upper divisions in that major, and in some majors, not even one. Nursing and the College of Medicine, on the other hand, you finish prerequisites here, and then you earn the degree somewhere else. So everything you take here in Pullman will be a prerequisite. College of Communication has a series of classes that are the same for all of its majors, so it's very, very prescriptive. And then there's the majors out there that you wouldn't expect to be very ordered in a specific manner, but are, like elementary education. It is a lot of requirements that you have to take specific courses for, and you wouldn't even know that somebody was majoring in elementary education just by looking at the courses, because they're things like American history. So there is a lot to think of, there's a lot to go into consideration, and telling your advisor means that you can be better informed and they can give you better advice. You do have the opportunity to take exploratory courses though, classes that you just want to learn more about through experiencing them, and they could be upper division and feel like you're really pursuing that major, and then ultimately you could decide to do something else. You wouldn't be ill-served. These classes would still count towards graduation, and everybody who graduates from WSHU must maintain a minimum amount of upper division credits, and usually, for most majors, you have to take some classes outside of the major in order to do that. So don't be afraid of just taking classes to try. All right, to end, what we have here is a series of resources that you can use to do additional research. You can travel to degrees.wsu.edu to look at all of the different majors and minors that are offered at WSU in a pretty attractive looking website. They do a pretty good job of keeping my attention. And then you can take that information and look up graduation requirements on the course catalog. So you just want to make sure that you are going to the Pullman campus catalog, and then you're able to look at the academic requirements of all different majors and even read the course descriptions to find out if you're interested in taking those classes. It's also a really good idea to just go back through this module in the orientation and look at different majors, see what those advisors are telling you and what they're talking about for requirements, and seeing if you feel like you have a connection to that. And then there's two resources that I'd like to recommend through the Academic Success and Career Center website. We have a career assessment where you can answer questions about what your preferences are and get suggestions for types of occupations that you might enjoy. It doesn't tell you what you should do, but it can give you some good ideas to explore. And if you did find an occupation that you felt pretty good about, you could then say, well, what major helps me reach that goal? I've helped a lot of students make decisions in that manner. And we also have a tool that's just there to let you look at what occupations might most lend itself to any particular major. So the What Can I Do With This Major resource lets you look at a major, and then it shows you industry areas and specific tasks that you can do within that industry area and who might employ you to do those different things. It also provides strategies for how to get started in those areas. So if you've ever asked yourself, what can I do with a degree in philosophy? The What Can I Do With This Major resource is the tool for you. Thank you so much for your time and attention, and I look forward to meeting you.